Have you ever looked at your paycheck and wondered, where did it all go? You work hard. You put in long hours. Your paycheck arrives, and just a few days later, it's almost gone. Rent, bills, groceries, gas, subscriptions, unexpected expenses. Then you're counting down the days until payday all over again. The surprising part? Millions of Americans are stuck in the exact same cycle, even people making six-figure salaries. So why does this happen? And more importantly, how do you finally break free? Let's talk about it. Living paycheck to paycheck doesn't always mean you're bad with money. Sometimes it's caused by rising prices. Sometimes it's low wages. Sometimes it's debt. And sometimes it's simply because nobody ever taught us how money really works. The good news is that escaping this cycle doesn't require winning the lottery or becoming rich overnight. It starts with understanding the habits that keep people trapped and replacing them with better ones. By the end of this video, you'll understand why so many Americans struggle financially, what successful savers do differently, and practical steps you can start using today. Let's begin. Point number 1. The lifestyle trap. Imagine two friends. Jake earns $45,000 a year. Sarah earns $95,000. Who do you think has more money saved? Most people would immediately say, Sarah. But that's not always true. Jake drives an older car, cooks at home, and saves a little from every paycheck. Sarah upgraded her apartment, leased a luxury sub, eats out several times a week, and finances almost everything. Every raise she gets is quickly matched by new spending. This is called lifestyle inflation. As income grows, expenses quietly grow too. The extra money disappears before it ever reaches your savings account. This happens so gradually that many people don't even notice. A new phone, a nicer apartment, premium subscriptions, designer clothes, weekend trips. None of these purchases seem huge on their own, but together they can quietly consume thousands of dollars every year. The goal isn't to stop enjoying life. It's to avoid letting every pay raise become an excuse to spend more. Sometimes the fastest way to build wealth isn't earning more. It's keeping more of what you already earn. Point number 2, debt slowly steals your future. Debt isn't always bad. A reasonable mortgage or student loan can sometimes help build your future. But high-interest debt is different. Let's say someone buys a $1,000 item using a credit card and only makes the minimum payment each month. That purchase can end up costing far more than the original price because interest keeps piling up. Now imagine doing that with multiple purchases: furniture, vacations, electronics, holiday shopping. Before long, a large portion of every paycheck goes toward paying for things bought months or even years ago. That's money that can't be invested, can't build savings, can't create opportunities. Debt quietly limits your choices. It makes unexpected expenses feel like emergencies. It increases stress, and it keeps people stuck working just to cover yesterday's spending. If you're carrying high-interest debt, paying it down can often be one of the smartest financial moves you make. Progress may feel slow at first, but every payment gives you a little more freedom. Point number 3. Most people don't have an emergency fund. Life is unpredictable. Cars break down. Medical bills appear. Hours get cut at work. A pet needs surgery. The air conditioner stops working during the hottest week of summer. These aren't unusual events. They're normal parts of life. The problem is that many households aren't financially prepared for them. Without savings, even a small emergency often ends up on a credit card, and that creates even more debt. Think of an emergency fund as your financial shock absorber. It doesn't prevent problems. It simply softens the impact. You don't need to save thousands overnight. Start small. Even setting aside a little from every paycheck can slowly build a cushion that gives you more confidence. Financial security isn't about never facing problems. It's about being prepared when problems arrive. Point number 4. Nobody teaches financial skills. Here's something many people never realize. Most schools spend years teaching algebra, history, science, but very little time teaching practical money skills. Things like how credit scores work, how investing works, how taxes affect your paycheck, how compound growth builds wealth. Many adults enter the workforce without understanding these basics, so they learn through expensive mistakes. That's why financial education matters so much. The more you understand your money, the better decisions you'll make. You don't have to become a financial expert overnight. Read one book, watch educational videos, listen to podcasts during your commute. Spend just 15 or 20 minutes a day learning something new. Small lessons today can save you thousands of dollars later. Knowledge compounds just like money does. Point number 5. Small habits create big results. Here's something encouraging. Most financially successful people didn't transform their lives with one giant decision. They built small habits consistently. For example, instead of saving whatever money was left over each month, they saved first. They automated transfers into savings. They tracked spending. They avoided impulse purchases. They invested regularly when they could. None of these habits sound exciting, but together, they slowly change everything. Imagine saving just a little every payday. You probably won't notice a dramatic difference after 1 month, but after a year or 5 years, the results become much more meaningful. Financial freedom usually isn't built through one lucky moment. It's built through hundreds of smart decisions repeated over time. Let's simplify everything we've talked about. Living paycheck to paycheck usually isn't caused by one single problem. It's often several small problems working together. Income comes in. Bills go out. Debt takes a share. Unexpected expenses appear. Lifestyle spending quietly grows. Savings never have a chance. Breaking the cycle means changing this pattern. Spend intentionally. Reduce unnecessary debt. Build an emergency fund. Keep learning. Increase your income when possible through new skills, certifications, side work, or career growth. Most importantly, give your money a purpose before you spend it. Every dollar should have a job, whether that's paying bills, building savings, investing for the future, or helping you reach an important goal. Money works best when you tell it where to go instead of wondering where it went. Now let's be honest. Escaping the paycheck to paycheck cycle isn't easy. For many families, wages haven't kept pace with rising housing costs, healthcare, childcare, and everyday expenses. Some people are working multiple jobs and still struggling. That's a real challenge. There are no magic tricks, no secret investment, no guaranteed side hustle that instantly solves everything. Real financial progress usually takes patience, consistency, and time. Some months you'll move forward. Other months, life will knock you backward. That's normal. The important thing isn't being perfect. It's refusing to quit. Every smart financial decision, even a small one, moves you a little closer to stability. Let's quickly recap. Many Americans live paycheck to paycheck because of lifestyle inflation, high interest debt, limited emergency savings, and a lack of financial education. The way out isn't about becoming rich overnight. It's about making better decisions consistently. Spend with intention. Pay down expensive debt. Build a financial cushion. Keep learning. And let time work in your favor. Small improvements, repeated month after month, can create remarkable changes over the years. Money isn't just about numbers. It's about choices. It's about peace of mind. It's about having the freedom to handle life's surprises without constant stress. No matter where you're starting today, your financial story isn't finished. The habits you build now can shape the opportunities you have tomorrow. If this video helped you see your finances in a new way, share it with someone who might need to hear it too. And remember, you don't have to change your entire life today. Just make one better money decision, then another, and another, because that's how lasting financial freedom is built. Thanks for watching Hustle Wealth Lab. Keep learning, keep growing, and build your financial future. I'll see you in the next video.